Heroes Hearth CCL continued the last weekend with its second set of exhibition matches. This time they were casted by Bahamut and Casanova, who subbed for Crowan. Just as the last time, players in 12 games try to show their best to increase their chance to be drafted by one of CCL orgs. Here is my selection of the best moments from these matches. If you like the video, click the subscribe button and check the description for more information about my content. Enjoy!
You would expect no less from a player of his caliber, but we have a bit of a fight breaking out here, Baha.
Celestial charge onto one, there's the pulse bomb onto Fats. We currently have everyone on this point trying to cap the sappers as that will be Imperius going down. The Greymane gets picked off as well. Jayhow being slowed by the Jaina, and they find the kill into them. Triple kill. We have pulse rounds for the Tracer, increase the pulse bomb range and charge rate from basic attacks against heroes by 100% as the Entomb comes out.
Yeah, they're able to pick up that kill. Marlowe able to be there with the follow-up, and Fats going in with the stab, but not going to be able to find anything. Now Savaje is in a little bit of trouble as Marlowe is running her down, and that's the stasis from May. A great pick into the root, and they're going to be able to pick her off on that Greymane.
A lot of posturing. They want to chase it now that they have
This is the fight. This is the fight, Baha.
Is this it? Stay well and listen, Cass.
They're going in, and that's going to be the stasis coming out of Cho'Gall. A lot of damage coming out from the Twisting Nether. He's going to get picked up by the last rights, though. Not going to survive through that, but Marlowe on the side, putting out all the damage. He goes onto Epic Player, and Jayhow pushing out more damage with the Odin, trying to push them away, and it's a 2-for-2 this time. Moving with minions pressuring the core. Lots of catapults already, and the Odin coming down for Jayhow. He's going to try and clear this all out, but it's going to be very difficult with so many minions. And Baha, they're moving on to the core.
My pal Vince pops Wrath of Berserker, looking just to get that increased damage onto the core. Bless Shield comes out from Fat. Stay well and listen from Decker Kane. Riptire almost finding one. Actually, Decker Kane solidifies the kill into Marlowe as they get a counter kill into Malthael. Nurok so low, avoids the concussion mine, blinks to a minion to get away. Epic Player left alone here. The Punisher might have another jump for the Epic Player face, but it actually goes over to the left-hand side. Fats is getting low. That's the Punisher taking down the Joanna, and the members of our blue team, or excuse me, our red team are going to be able to take game number 2.
As the web wrap goes on to D.Va, and the hunt across coming onto Raynor, the full dive going there, the X strike across the entire team, but Sly is going to go down as we see the D.Va bomb. The VP is going to slow that down. I love that pickup as Boss chases down onto a clone of Jayhow. Epic Player in a little bit of danger, but the bomb is going to go off. It's a very chaotic fight as Boss jumps in onto Fats. Marlowe putting out all the damage with Nurok as Epic Player still high HP. The D.Va, can she 1v4 here? I'm not sure as Ryokai cleans up Fats on the backside as Sheldon gets the reset. Can he go? One reset, doesn't get another as Epic Player pushes down onto Marlowe. That's the Tracer. She's gonna fall as Epic Player continuing to move through the support is bloodthirsty on this D.Va pick as he moves forward, pushing off Nurok and Epic Player on the Immortal. We can see an Abathur hat maybe soon for Epic Player to continue this as he slows down the damage, but the engage continues as Anubarak gets in there and the 7-sided strike onto the Genji, but he's gonna turn it around with the deflect. Boss, low HP, no heals remaining as Nurok dies, and that is going to be a team fight win for the blue team. Back and forth, so many kills traded. At the Raynor, they find the flank, and Salahe trying to kind of wait, trying to stay alive, and Epic Player with a big damage-reducing shield, not able to keep her alive, as that is going to be a kill straight away, but Chevlin picking up all of these resets. He's trying to go back and forth, slicing and dicing through with these E's. This Swift Strike's picking up many kills here, and that's going to be a 4-for-1 exchange. Oh. This is a collapse, though. Look at the top side, maybe. Fancy Pants looking for the turn, and the Bless Shield comes down. A big engage. He's immediately going to die as Hosty dives onto Buds. He's taking so much damage. Nazmas gets into the back line and knocks him in as Corgi Booty tries to get as much as he can back, but that is 2 quick kills for Tassadar as they try and chase a little bit more, but I think this might be boss. This is already a very low keep, Baha, and they might look to end here.
Force Wall cast, but then immediately canceled as they don't want to block anyone from stepping forward. That's going to be a Righteous Hammer. A lot of damage on the Corgi Buddha, who loses the mech before they're able to get the mech explosion out. Indomitable, excuse me, there's going to be a medallion used on the ETC as the massive shove comes out from Bud. Boss is on core currently. Webweavers are just behind that, and they're looking to step into end game. Some zoning coming out from Decker Kane, but this is a lot of posturing in favor for the blue team.
Yeah, they keep pushing forward onto the core. The shields are already falling. Red Robot gonna eat up the Valkyrie as he stuns up Maka. There's gonna be a root, but Hacho low in the front line as he takes a big chunk, and the force wall is beautiful as Tassadar's able to pick up the kill. That's Madara. Weary Day gets to sleep on a Jaina, and Hosty's gonna blow her up. Weary Day escaping with very little help, but Corgi Booty moving into the side with the bomb, but he's falling very, very low as the disengage comes out from blue team. The core down to 88%, and just now we're gonna see the Archon, and once again the wall looking to find a pick onto Buds. Nazmaz pushing forward, but Corgi Booty has the peel. Now Hosty is on the core. Hosty is on the core. He's blinded up, but 50% down to 40. The shove from Buds, but a lot of HP bars are falling on the blue side. I think they're gonna have it though. The Web Weaver is in, and Hosty is still up. It's Weary Day is barely surviving with the potions, and that's gonna be a GG. He just gets destroyed and melted by this big carry in the front line as Maka is just getting wrecked. And Falling Sword, it was Falling Sword as the Entomb misses, but Hacho ends up in a pretty precarious situation as Corgi Booty is gonna go down, and that's the clone on to the Leoric. Corgi Booty actually survives. Bud's able to keep him alive, and that looks like it will be no kills going on to either team, but it was very close. But no! The swap on Maka! He's gonna go down Hosty once again.
Who is this Hosty guy?
Backliners.
Who is this host? Oh my god, the Dread Orb also stalls out Hacho from Hearthing out. Red High, or like High, oh my god, they're going for it. Okay, they don't go for it. I was about to lose my mind. They're going to core? That's what I was like. I was like, their posturing is not on the far side of the keep. I didn't think they were going to try and end, but Cass, they're literally trying to end 12 minutes into our second game here. Well, can they do it?
Spawn timer's coming up. Maka moving in. We see the damage reduction on the Hosty, but they're killing it so fast right now. Hacho trying to get in. People are dropping like flies, but the core is dropping even faster, and they killed that so quickly. As they are only one cap away with 4 of these bell towers in their possession. Hacho going on to Weary Day. They need this pick. This is a great APOC, but it doesn't actually find purchase with the ley line from Hosty. Once again, Hosty making the big play as Nazmas engages in. He's protected by the way, but he's going to finally go down. The Divine Shield protecting Uther. Uther's trying to die so that he can heal more. Very good play from Buds. Heads up that they want to win this fight as Maka continues to put pressure down, but Fancy Pants is getting melted. Madara and Hosty portal forward. They take out so many, and just Maka remains. He's gonna fall as well, and Corgi Booty is the last one left, but he is just a mini diva.
Right now, they need to make sure they get everything here. Watch Nazmus on the top right of the screen, setting up for a flank.
Yeah, they have to cover both caps right now. Red Robot pushing forward. We need the stalls on Madara. The blink over by Hacho. He tries to find the engage on the back line. Doesn't quite get it. Hosty on the side, staying alive. A big arrow into APOC combo, but Medivh cheats, and Hacho is going to die while his team watches from stasis. They're going to have to find something off of this. Naz chunked in the back. Red Robot going forward. Naz going for the cap on the backside. Fancy has to go for it. Fancy's trying to stop it as Maka pushes onto Madara, and Fancy finds Nazmas. He's going to be able to get the kill, but no one can stop Death. He's going to pick up that talent clearly as we see Red Robot pushed onto Maka. Hosty trying to find the kill with Buds. There with Divine Shield trying to push that back. They're still trying to look for the caps on the front side. They finally got the kill onto Naz, so he's just does, and no one can stop Death, and he's back here as an engage goes down onto Stukov on the top side. Corgi Booty going to be dropped very low. See Madara looking for the cap. Madara channeling the cap. He's very close. Medivh cheats. Fancy doesn't get it. Fancy doesn't get it. That's the cap. That's going to be the game. Madara got it. Madara stuck the cap under everyone's nose. They try and go for the core. They do have the Sanctification alongside the Lucio ulti, but they're getting stopped up by the core itself, and it stacks up their range DPS to get hit and knocked down by that blessed shield as we're going to see the chase coming down from the blue team. We see Cassie on core. Swamp Group looking for more. He's getting locked up by the Lucio as Opadopa comes in, but that's a lot of damage coming out from this ball lightning. He's bouncing it back and forth. Galen the Gunner trying to keep him alive. We saw the port in. Collusion still putting out the damage. The core starting to take a little bit more. Opadopa pushing in, going on to Brightwing, trying to find the damage. He's got the Calamity. He's got the missiles. He can't find the pick. Swamp Group going back in, gonna get more damage. Not able to take down the Li Ming as we see the shots raining down from the top side. We've got the Diva on the point. Tyrael going in, trying to stop that. It's down to 40% on the core. We see Swamp Grata again on Opadopa. Finds the kill. Onto Li Ming. She's down. She's down. Collusion dropping low as well. There's no damage. The core down to 5%, and it's gonna fall. And red team is playing it extremely well.
It's a lot of defensive tools that they have, this Yrel, this Garrosh, that are really helping out. Also the Junkrat as well. And I was thinking in the draft. I was like, man, this blue team has so much damage, so much value to it, but they're just shutting this down every which way as the Warlord's challenge will be coming out. Medivh is going to go down, stacks reset once again. Blaze is on their own. They're going to get picked off in this bottom lane as well. Ascension actually making a case for the opposite, but they do find the kill into them. Junkrat will get the displacement from the concussion mine, and they back off as they find a double kill. Sleep onto Deckard, but I think they're going to be fine.
I think we can siege core like after. They used a lot of cooldowns.
Yeah. Make sure we use a lot of the mech on the core though.
Okay.
You need to
Drop
clear, right?
back.
I'm gonna be like D.Va's gonna be for me, I think.
Yeah. Okay.
There's Ruby on core blade.
Yeah.
Still a hold.
You have healing GTR? Keep that in mind.
4 in 4.
Hit core if you can.
4 in 4.
No, just hit core.
And with that Casanova, the chaos of back and forth. I don't know if we can end. I don't know if Trickle Protector has enough damage. Well, they do, and that is going to be game number 2.
You know, if someone happens to be in a side lane, he'll go after them, but we see Night Vision engaged upon. That's the power slide and a little bit of poke, but they don't want to commit down 20s just yet. But Blade is trying to force the issue. JTR trying to get in there as well. Galen the Gunner with a great pull, but he's going to get pulled back in. That's a beautiful Dragon Arrow, and the Mosh Pit onto 2. There's no cancel, not right away, but Killusion has it, and all the damage coming back onto the blue team as Night Vision continues to push forward. The 20 Talonteers picked up by blue team, and they've actually gotten a 2-for-1. And we see Monkey on the backside. He's trying to move towards this fight. It's a matter of do they contest this or do they defend? And right now, it's looking like they want to contest.
They're setting up with the slowing sands. Pirate gonna have a little bit of damage. There's going to be the Gladiator's Medallion, I believe. No, that was Impervious onto the Imperious. As Ascension stepping onto this, they do have the Tour Bus, but no Mosh Pit up and available for 14, as they're gonna have the Power Slide backwards with the Light Bomb as well. Valkyrie doesn't connect onto anyone. Night Vision trying to split the enemy team. That's going to be Imperious first down in this engagement. Blade still on the point, tries to get to the point itself as ETC is gonna bop him off. There's going to be a stay while and listen, a Warden's Cage. There's so much damage onto this point. ETC goes down first. Swamp Crowd is gonna get picked off as well, and the boss is picked up by our red team. No Web Weavers to come through, but they got 2 kills to their 1 death.
Yeah,
3.
Opa-Dopa pretty much untouched in this fight. Got to just rain lightning down. Lightning bolt after lightning bolt going through, putting as much damage as he possibly could down onto the blue team. And now Monkey gets picked off. It's going to be the Wandering Keg, gonna try and move him back and let Priz do all the work, and Priz has been absolutely smurfing as Ryokai is engaged upon. He's pushed in, and that's gonna be a great Odin to dodge out on the taunt. Ryokai, beautiful timing as we see on the backline, Zaynhide pushing in a lot of damage, and Jaina gets the burst, but Prismat in the back gets the pull onto 2. He finds the backline access I talked about earlier, and he gets a massive chomp, killing Ryokai and dropping Mercy to sub 100 HP, but he's not done yet. He continues to find the flanks, and Prismaticism looks like he's just smurfing in this exhibition match. They have to get on the backline. They're looking for Cascon, and Zane tries to find it, but the root, that steel trap is amazing, and Zane is just going to get bursted down. He gets hit by the Twilight Dream, but he's still alive. The taunt coming out on the 2. The front line is taunted up, but Ryokai diving the backline with Dino. The backline diving the backline, trying to find those kills. Dino pushing back Priz, pushing back Cascon as the Garrosh is being taken down by Ryokai. He's falling quite low, trying to fight back, trying to survive, trying to kite, trying to get back to his healer as Nintori goes into the Wandering Keg, but he's going to dive to Tychus. Prismat finding a backline access. Mercy going to go down to the Riptire as Prismaticism is still alive, pushing onto Zane, gets the hit on the Q, trying to keep going forward, but no, he will finally back away as the Web Weavers push towards the core. Ryokai and Quaza staying alive. Can they defend? I'm not sure. This is already a lot of units onto the core, so many minions, so many players. Prismaticism knocked in by Quaza, but Ryokai has just healed up on the platform, and he's gonna have to step forward, try and stop this Burger, and try and zone the Odin, but Priz continuing to pressure forward, continuing to fight back. Quaza finds the push in. Prismaticism walks forward. He's tanking the core, but he doesn't care. He's continuing to heal up with the passive. He finds the kill onto Odin. He tries to get even more, but now Dino is up. He finds the kill onto Priz finally as the core is dropping down to 15%, 10%, and it is done.
Decker Kane can basically hold alt, mash 2, or whatever he has, Ruby on, he basically can apply Ruby to the Haraja Cube, self-cast Haraja Cube on themselves, self-cast the Scoreless Ceiling as well, lock this Johanna down, maybe Zeratul blinks in too, so there's just a lot of defensive tools already for this Decker Kane, as there's going to be the Falling Sword coming into the backline, Sound Barrier used by the Lucio, there's an Entomb coming out from the Orc as the Sanctification will nullify that, the Stay a While Enlisting comes out from Cascon, setting them up for a double kill as they chase in further onto Ryokai, throwing as many traps, tools as they can behind, but the damage over time from Prismaticism from the Cold Dagger will be enough, and Quaza being chased by Nintori, and Prismaticism will find 4 kills. I love this because what happens here with Up the Frequency is it's going to be the wall ride passive is the exciting part, is when you are wall riding, your basic attack range is increased by 2.2. That is quite a bit for Lucio as this fight continues. It seems like there's a lot of setup. Prismaticism stepping in. What happens, Cass?
Yeah, we're gonna see this start out. Skog has the tank killing talents online, so if Quaza or Zane step too far up, they can get burned immediately. Sanctification is up in 5, so is the Earthquake. This is the opportunity for blue team. They get onto Skog. He doesn't have the Earthquake yet. Now it comes down. He's barely alive, but Quaza picks up the kill. This is their chance. As we see, Sanctification is available, but he hasn't used it yet. He finally gets back to his back line, and it's gonna come down. They're gonna try and stay alive. Nintori into the back line, picks up the kill onto Ryokai as Prismat chases forward. Prismat still has HP. Prismaticism jumping into the enemy team. He's going for more kills. He wants more blood, and he picks up the kill on Johanna. Quaza gonna be the next to fall, and now it is just Zeratul. Prismat has no mana.
I'm shouldn't fall that far back. Ah, see him? Hanzo? I'm hitting Hanzo. I'm on super. Just, yeah. Yeah. Raiders down. We poke, heal up, we're fine. We don't need to engage super hard. Yeah, poking Garrosh. I'm low, I'm in trouble. Okay, I got thrown. I thought I just want to be landing here.
Off the side, poking with rockets, poking as much as he can. Burger stepping up into Zanehyde. Zanehyde still looking for an engage with this ETC as Quaza trades back and forth with Prismaticism. There still are going to be minions on the core, catapults on the core. They're starting to move forward as Zane engages onto Garrosh. No follow-up available. The stun onto Zane. Pushing up is Nintori. He's going onto Quaza. He pops the last rites, but Quaza gonna throw the bomb. It's pushed away, and ETC falls. And that is gonna be the first death of the fight. There's catapults on the core. Catapults on the core. The shield is already gone as we see them pushing forward into the blue team. Skog is caught by the Valkyrie, but it's not pulled in far enough. Nintori gets polyed up, a great poly by Mercy. He's taken down, and that's gonna be Burger being chased away by Dino. A lot of damage falling onto the backline as Dino pushes forward. He goes in. He dives into Worgen. He's not able to pick up any kills here as Burger pushes forward. A beautiful poly once again. Ryokai engaged on. He's thrown back in. No one can stop death as Nintori returns. He's all the way back in the fight. He picks up the kill already. Prismaticism onto Quaza, trying to chase him down is Mini Diva. She's going to fall. Mercy, one of the last ones remaining with Dino. They're kiting back as we see the core is at 70%. Mercy falls. Dino is the last one remaining as he gets shoved all the way to the other side of the map, and Prismat says, no, I want him. He's mine. I'm gonna chase him down as Rainer. Jimmy is on the case. He's gonna stop the Gray Man, and he finds the kill onto Dino, and that is the team wipe as the core is left exposed, and Red Team is going to pick up the final game.
I hope you enjoyed some of the best of Heroes esports action. You can vote for your favorite moment by clicking the link in the video description. Let me know in the comments what you think of my selection and what cool moments I did not include in the video. Thanks for watching.
We're gonna see the Imperious, the Stabby Daddy as you like to call it. Hey, you know what? Take it away, Baha. Take it away.
We did it! Alright, you go into Leaden Orb at level 16. I don't care about any other talent. Leaden Orb at 16 is just gonna be the most devastating thing. I'm so excited! I'm so excited for this!
From the side of the blue team. Oh yes! This is perfect! I'm so happy, Baha. A new Illidan is so perfect.
If you wanna be like, hey, what's a good definition of a dive composition? This is a good definition of a dive composition. Like, what is this? What are these players? Did they literally like come in here with like drafts established?
They got the notebook, the death note, you know, that a lot of coaches will have where they bring it out and they know exactly what they're doing against every team. And maybe they can find something onto Marlowe. Look in the back line, not going straight for the chokehold, but Fats is getting blown up from the John Cena jumping through as they continue to chase onto Salve.
It seems like this is just a null fight, and we just kind of, wow, actually Zanehyde getting a lot of damage put onto them from Prismat.
Yeah, Prismat with the hump, the big chomp onto the Imperius.